Hey guys, what's up? Derek here from Bomb Socks with more Bomb Bites, where we feast upon the words of Christ and we do it one bite at a time. So, fun trivia question for you. Who are the two women that are mentioned by name in the Doctrine and Covenants? I think most people can come up with this wonderful elect lady, Emma Smith, but most of us do not know that the other woman that is mentioned, at least the latter-day woman that is mentioned, is this woman right here. Check her out. This is Vienna Jaques. I've seen people pronounce her name in various ways. I've seen Jaques, however it is, but most of the church history historians out there agree that it was most likely Vienna Jaques. Family had come from France, and so that's kind of what they envisioned. So Vienna's awesome. She's actually mentioned in section 90 of the Doctrine and Covenants. So let me read to you what it says about her, then let me give you a little backstory about Vienna and why she is very much a chosen handmaid of the Lord. In fact, you'll see that phrase here. So section 90, verses 28 to 31. So it says, "Again, verily I say unto you, it is my will that my handmaid," wasn't that a cool phrase? "My handmaid, Vienna Jaques, should receive money to bear her expenses and go up into the land of Zion. And the residue of the money may be consecrated unto me, and she be rewarded in my own due time. Verily I say unto you, that it is meet in my eyes that she should go up unto the land of Zion and receive an inheritance from the hand of the bishop, that she may settle down in peace." What a cool phrase. "Inasmuch as she is faithful, and not be idle in her days from thenceforth." I'll tell you what, if there was a word that would not describe Vienna Jaques, it is idle. This woman is constantly just doing some amazing things. In fact, going back to being an early convert, now Vienna was born in 1787 in Massachusetts, and so she didn't join the church until 1831, so she was in her 40s at that time. In Saints, it talks about her. This is in chapter 16, "Only a Prelude." This is after the tarring and feathering of Edward Partridge, and they went and the mobs came in and they scattered the Book of the Commandments. You had Mary Elizabeth and Catherine Rollins, who had saved the pages of the Book of the Commandments, ran to the cornfield. You guys are familiar with that story. So this talks about Vienna. It's just a short little part right here, there in Jackson County. It says, "Nearby a convert named Vienna Jaques was collecting scattered pages from the Book of Commandments in the street. Vienna had consecrated her considerable savings, $1,400 to be exact, to help build up Zion, and now everything was falling apart. As she clutched those loose pages, a man from the mob came up to her and said, 'This is only a prelude to what you have to suffer.'" He pointed to Edward's haggard figure. "There goes your bishop, tarred and feathered." Vienna looked up and saw Edward limping away. Only his face and the palms of his hands were not covered in tar. "Glory to God," she exclaimed. "He will receive a crown of glory for tar and feathers." Edward Partridge, in fact, did receive that crown of glory. I mean, this woman, she, when everybody in Zion's camp got sick with cholera, she attended to the sick. In fact, Heber C. Kimball said, "I received great kindness from Sister Vienna Jaques, who administered to my wants and also to my brethren. May the Lord reward her for her kindness." Well, here's another thing that I think is kind of cool. She settled in Salt Lake City, actually drove her own wagon across the plains, 1847, got to Salt Lake, and for the rest of her life worked hard to support herself and diligently studied the scriptures. Vienna died February 7th, 1884, at the age of 96. Her obituary states, "She was true to her covenants and esteemed the restoration of the gospel as a priceless treasure." She is amazing. So I just wanted to give her a little bit of press. Again, the sisters don't always get as much press in the scriptures. Culturally back then, that's the way it was. Anyway, I just wanted to make sure that Vienna Jaques is brought up and you guys get to know her and appreciate who she is, because she is amazing. And she is, like it says there, the handmaid of the Lord, which is awesome. Hey, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and thanks for sharing. Go check out BOM-BITES.com, where you can see all of our amazing gospel-themed socks. Godspeed. See you guys. Bye-bye.